Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and I'm actually back in Fredericksburg, Texas. Hallelujah. It's about time. Oh, my goodness. This has been the weirdest year. What do y'all think about my new sunglasses? I don't know. They're kind of out there, but I like them. I think I can pull them off. Those pink ones the other day, they're a no-go. So anyway, I was adding up how much I've been gone this year, because this has been a year where that's just kind of part of my business plan, includes a lot of travel. And oh my word. So the first half of this year, by the time we hit June 1st, based on what I have on the calendar coming up, I will have had 16 trips. That's crazy. 16 trips in half a year. So my goal for the second half of the year is have no more than 8. We'll see if I can pull it off. I want to cut it in half because it is just too much. There's so many things I want to get done here now. Everything I've done has been, I feel, necessary and really good, but now it's kind of set me up for the rest of the year that I shouldn't need to be on the road again as much, let's hope. So of those 16 trips, this is what's crazy. Really, only one of them's a vacation, and that's what we will be taking. June 4th, we are headed to the British Isles for a cruise. We're really excited about that. England, Ireland, Scotland. We're going with our friends, the Smiths. So this will be our first time with 4 adults, not taking any kids along. Very exciting there. But all these other 15 trips we will have taken before that, really, to me, none of them are a vacation. So of those, 12 are pure work. 12 work trips. And the other 3, 2 were to go home and to visit my sweet mama, who's 90 years old. And y'all may have seen our post, is not doing very well with her health. And the other one is a wedding that we have, we're leaving for on Thursday, in my very favorite city in the world, Natchez, Mississippi. Then after that, we'll have the vacation. But that's 12 work trips, 5 EXP events, 5 Tom Ferry events, social media marketing world, and trip to Dominican Republic to sound like a vacation, but it wasn't. It was to scout expanding our B&B operation there and to sell real estate there. So an exciting time, but crazy. So my question is, what should I ask them, okay? So on one of those trips, it was the Tom Ferry Mastermind with Jay Abraham. It was a very select group. You paid a good deal of money. You had to qualify to be in the room because they wanted a certain pool of guests in there. And so part of that, if y'all recall, is I was one of 4 realtors there who did a presentation that won the opportunity to have a 1-hour call or so with Tom Ferry and a 30-minute call with Jay Abraham. So today, the rubber meets the road. Today is my call with Tom Ferry. And Tom's amazing. And I get to spend, I'm fortunate to spend a good deal of time at Masterminds with Tom, and we have conversations. But as you can imagine, even when you're in a room with just 100 people, everyone wants Tom's attention. So it's not the kind of thing where you can ever have a one-on-one call that's extended like this. So it's really a big deal. So you guys, realtor types at least, know what I need to be asking him. Y'all let me know. So I'm still kind of working on some of the logistics. And then tomorrow is going to be my 30-minute call with Jay Abraham, who is the marketing guru of the planet, pretty much. He really is. He's unbelievable. His referral systems and incremental, right, not an incremental business gains, his exponential business gains system, scared you, didn't it, Coco? Are incredible. So that's exciting. Now, the funny thing is, when I got my email from Jay Abraham's staff, it was pretty funny because they made a typo, but I wasn't sure at first. It said, click here. Congratulations on winning a 3-minute call with Jay Abraham. My first thought was, well, I hope that's a typo, but if it's not, maybe he's being really intentional to make sure that I use his time well. I've got to really craft my question. And I was like, I can talk pretty fast, but Jay doesn't really talk that fast. He doesn't like to be rushed. So I was very pleased when later she wrote back and said that was a typo. It's a 30-minute call.
Good morning, this is Stephanie. How may I help you?
Yeah, large black coffee, please.
1 large black coffee. Would that complete your order?
That'll be it.
Please fill out the air.
Thank you. And I can't blame the travel because sometimes I lose more weight when I'm traveling, but I think if I'm with Wes, whether I'm here or traveling, I gain weight. And it's not his fault, it's my fault, but we're having too good a time. If I travel by myself, I do really well. So today, I'll let y'all know if I make it. My goal today is intermittent fasting, only eating from 5 to 8. I can drink coffee and water all day, but only eating tonight from 5 to 8. So if you are in Fredericksburg, before I forget, tonight from 5 to 7, we're going to be doing a wine and cheese open house at 112 East Travis. So come out and see us. Have a free glass of wine, some cheese and crackers, things like that, little fruit. It's a beautiful property. And the last time we had a daytime open house, I know, Coco, everyone that was there just loved it and said, man, this is one of those houses that you really can't tell from the street how amazing it is. Until you're on the property, you go, okay, I see where they spent the money. This is incredible. There's so much more that you cannot tell from driving by. Coco, what I'm choking up over here for? Is it your new medicine? Oh, yes. So while I was gone yesterday, y'all get a kick out of this. We have not had a housekeeper at our house since we moved there in August, because we were like, it's fine. We'll just... And we've off and on had times where we would spend some good amount of time and clean it up, but lately it's just gotten out of hand. So my assistant Nicole goes in there the other day to feed the cats when I'm gone. She goes, do you want me to get you a housekeeper set up? Hey, look, there's Frankie. He's checking it all out back there. And I said, yes, please do. So they got there like at, I don't know, maybe 10 yesterday morning. I was on the road back visiting my mom, and Wes texts me at 1, or calls me, he goes, it's 1 o'clock, they're still here. We must be the messiest people on the planet. I said, well, that, and we do have cats.
Medium latte.
No, just a large black coffee.
$1.94.
Thank you. So, yeah, so I'm very excited about that. We got, they worked until about 5 o'clock when I actually drove in from Marshall. They were still working on it. But that was okay because we got really deep clean now, and we've got guests coming to stay with us in our back house, so they got that cleaned as well. Thank you. So exciting time. So if you guys have any ideas, I mean, Tom Ferry is the real estate guru of all real estate gurus. One of the smartest people you will ever meet. Hello, thank you, sir. And Jay Abraham is literally internationally known as no better marketer on the planet. Google his name, you'll be blown away. And I get a 30-minute private call with Jay tomorrow and 30 minutes to an hour today with Tom. Oh, this was funny though. Y'all laugh at this. So this Tom Ferry call, this is a big deal, right? So I'm lying in bed, I guess tossing and turning half the night thinking, what should I ask? I want to, make good use of this man's time because he's such a resource. So then I start dreaming. I dreamed that he's decided as a bonus to pop into our office. So he and his staff, his crew, his people are in our office in my dream, right? And so here they are, and then he tells me, it's the middle of the afternoon, I've got all these people in the office for some reason, like some big reception. And for some reason, our office is way bigger. You know how everything's weird in a dream. Our office is way bigger than it really is. And so in my dream, there's all these people in the office, and then Tom tells me, he goes, you know what? I'm just gonna have all your team get together at 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna address everybody and give y'all a little mini seminar, which is like so cool, right? Well, except it's so cool, except I haven't told anybody this, and it's 4:46, and I have 14 minutes to try to find the team and let them know not only has Tom popped in, he wants to address our absolute charm team, just them in the conference room. So I'm doing two things. I'm trying to get in our Slack, which is a great method of communication for teams. If you guys don't use Slack, you ought to look into it. So I'm on the Slack channel, but I'm going, not everybody sees Slack. I need to text people. A lot of people aren't here. Tom Ferry's going to talk to us in 14 minutes, and there's all these other people here that don't need to be here. So I got to get them out of the building and get our team up to the building. And then I'm trying to get my phone out. Have you ever had this happen? And I'm trying to get ready to text all the people I need to, but all my cords are tangled up and I can't get away. I just can't untangle my cords. This is a dream if you just checked in. So I'm trying to get away, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to set this down and I'm going to go run around the building and find everybody and tell them 5 o'clock, Tom Ferry's going to talk just to our team. It's going to be the greatest. So I wake up at some point there, and then I dream my daughter is telling me that she is going to go away for like 6 months to somewhere and work in another town. Like, well, you don't have a license over there. How are you going to do this? It was just one of those do y'all have stress dreams? My stress dream in the past has always been one of two things. When I'm doing too much, have too much on my mind, I dream one of two things. I dream either that I'm getting married like the next day and I have nothing to wear, and I have to like dig through my closet and just come up with something for everybody to wear. Or I dream that the next day is like a final in college. I don't have the book, I have not studied, and I don't even know where the classroom is. So these are very classic stress dreams, but I guess last night added one to the mix. So yeah, dreaming that Tom Ferry, not only do I get a real call with him today for 30 minutes or an hour, but yeah, to add to the fact that had just popped into our office and in 14 minutes was going to address everyone. So I'm like, I don't think they can even get here in 14 minutes. This is a travesty. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, and my promise is I am definitely going to do fewer than 16 trips the second half of this year. How low I can get that, we will see, and still be effective and do what I need to do. We will see, but hopefully I have a little more time with you guys. Tomorrow I will be here, and I've just all appointments stacked all day long, and then next Monday I have a day, and the next day we hit the British Isles. So it has been a crazy first half of 2019, but crazy good. Our team is flourishing. They are just doing more than we ever believed they would do. So love each and every one of them for keeping everything going. And of course, Wes has stayed back for almost all of the trips. He went the last 2, but literally there's been so much work we have to divide and conquer. So maybe next year, not so much, but this year we really just have to go in different directions. He did get to go with me to Canada and Vegas for those 2 trips, which was good. But anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking and what you're up to this day. And if you have any questions that you would like me to ask Tom Ferry or Jay Abraham, I will try to see if I can work it in during our time. So let me know. Other than that, have a wonderful Tuesday. And I'll let you see Coco's sweet face before we go. That's the Coco Beans. Yes, she's just riding like such a good girl. She was so glad I'm home. I'm glad I'm home too, even if it's for a couple of days. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining.